Supreme, 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 supreme. Yizzo, Yizzo, supreme people, supreme. Supreme. Supreme, the mystical one. Supreme, supreme, abundance, abundance. Supreme. I just want to give a quick update, people. I'm not going to be on here long unless people have some questions. If you have some questions, then I answer them. But other than that, I'm not going to be on here too long. I just want to give you a quick sun blood weather update. That's all. Abundance. Purple. Abundance, abundance. Woman, child, and man, cosmos, and earth, eternal light. Each one reach one. This is how we grow. I see you, my brothers and sisters. I see you. Just a quick sun blood weather update. I know some of people was on my live last night when I showed y'all the X flare that happened right on between 1600 hours and 12 a.m. January the 1st, the X flare. Right now, here we go right here. Look at what happened since then. 2 major M flares. And it's still increasing. We still getting a discharge from the sun, CMEs. And then you dreamed of an earthquake, and then what happened? See what happened over in Japan? Huh? Tsunami warnings. The first tsunami warnings was up to 16 feet. Now they talk about 4 feet. Look at this. These are all bursts of hot charged particles. Not to mention that you're consistently getting charged particles. And let me show you what I mean. What I told y'all before last night on live. You see this coronal hole that's stretching from the north part of the pole down to the south right here? When you see these coronal holes right here, this is spewing out charged particles. The difference is with a CME is like something that builds up and it's a bubble and then it bursts and it bursts out particles at an accelerating rate. And when they burst it out at an accelerating rate, what happens is your body absorbs all that radiation at one time. And this is where acute radiation syndrome comes into when I was speaking about this last night. ARS, acute radiation syndrome, sickness. Hey, Tiff. Hey, beautiful. So this is where that sickness come in at when you get a burst of cosmic particles at a large amount of cosmic particles, aka gamma radiation, at one specific time. And your body, see, we don't know that we're literally ingesting this. And this is other races. They don't know that they're ingesting this. So they don't know why they feeling, the average person doesn't know why they having headaches. They don't know why they feeling nausea. They don't know why their sleep patterns is all. They don't know why they're feeling like this. But the more that these people are now starting to tune through social media and are coming across videos like myself and people that are telling the truth, now they're starting to pay attention to what? The Schumann resonance. They're starting to pay attention to what? The coronal mass ejections that are coming off the sun. They're starting to pay attention to UVA and UVB radiation that has increased exponentially in the north. And now UVC radiation is on the ground, which is a detoxifier, a germ killer, a mutating wavelength. Our anatomy, all microorganisms on this planet is mutating everything. So what are we mutating into? Again, that's the number one question. So that's the number one question outside of, outside of who we are, because who we are is who we mutating into. That's the fact. And those that don't know who you are, those that having complications of understanding who you are, or feel like it's hatred or someone is mad at you for your voice sounds robotic now. Well, I don't know why. Well, I guess that's what Instagram is doing, because I'm speaking facts and truth. It's the only thing I can say. My voice, I still sound the same on my end. But if my voice sound robotic, that's what Instagram is doing. I'm on Wi-Fi. I'm sitting inside my crib, so I don't know why it will be coming off. They saying my voice changed. Wow. So anyway, these particles that are now coming from the sun. This is why Bill Gates want to block out the sun. This is why Joe Biden want to block out the sun. I'm going to keep. If you click on my videos, understand something. Kala is always going to talk about genetics, and everything that involves genetics, the sun, and the cosmic particles that interact with the body, all microorganisms on this planet. I'm always going to speak about that. I'm going to speak about our differences and how important it is for us to maintain our own species. I'm not speaking about our differences as opposed to someone should be beneath you. That's not the case. You understand? At all. I'm speaking about our differences, whereas though that the government should be beneath all of us, and we should be able to maintain and take care of our own species. Point blank and simple. So if you can't understand it, still sounds like, maybe they getting a bad signal. You know what I mean? Big heart forever. It's all good. But maybe they getting a big bad signal. I was listening to somebody on live the other day, and their voice had changed on a voice on social media. So, you know what I mean? Maybe it's the frequency. Maybe it's the CMEs that's coming from the sun. Maybe it's the, in the area that you're in. I don't know. Maybe it's the who knows what's going on. Everybody should be prepared for these devices and electronics not to work to their full capacity, because they are all breaking down. All of them. They're all breaking down. So whatever, as I stated to you before, whatever is artificial will not move through the age of Aquarius. This is what we must understand. So if you're not grasping that, if you think you're going to wake up one day and the internet going to be there, the phone going to be working, if you think all that stuff, you don't see nothing in nature with none of these devices. You don't see, and everything that we use, far as all of these devices that we use, far as intelligence, nature do that already. Nature do that already. See, let me explain something to you. You never seen anything in nature struggle with being itself. Think about that for a second. Just think about that. You ever see an elephant struggling being an elephant? You ever see a fucking zebra struggling to be a zebra? You ever see a buffalo struggling to be a buffalo? You ever see a lion stressed out about being a lion, trying to be a lion? No. We stressed out trying to find who we are. See, and you know why nature is not stressed out to find out who they are or to be who they are? It's because it's implanted in their genetics. That's why. See, if the elephant tried to become a motherfucking a ant or a fly or a bird, it will be virtually impossible for him. And this is what I'm trying to get my brothers and sisters to understand. It is virtually impossible for us to be successful in this world. See, it's never hard to be who you truly are. It's only hard when you're pretending to be something that you're not, or playing a role about something that you're not. That's it. It's not hard to be who you are. So when we look at our species, and when I speak about the education system, the education system, the entertainment system, the through videos, movies, and as well as music, when you look at that, those are all programs to keep you stuck in that frequency of love, which is a low frequency. And everybody want to say love is a high frequency. No, love is a low frequency. Love without truth. That's why he said truth and love from the cosmos. He didn't say love. He said truth and love from the cosmos in that message from 1977. That's what he said. So, and again, truth is above all. So, we sit here and we see what happened over in Japan with that earthquake, 7.5, right away. As soon as 2024 come in, and you hold up, damn, NASA released a report regarding that earthquake instantaneously. They said it's directly connected to solar cycle 25. We are moving directly into solar cycle 2025, and they're stating that it's going to increase exponentially now. So earthquakes, volcano activity, little minor tsunamis, weather pattern changes, the ozone layer being removed, the intensity of the sun, people behaviors and characteristics are going to be just being on display and showing. Yeah, all of it is going to happen. And 2024 will be the year that everybody that has two eyes will be able to see the chaos that's going on. The bullshit. They will all see. So everybody's gearing up to get ready to speak about extraterrestrials genetics and our differences from other species. And nobody, and guess what? It's all going to boil down to the fact that truth versus the lie. That's it. Everybody's going to switch over to what you call pseudoscience. I will promise you that. It is too much activity in the sky. It is too many things that's going on. Your brothers and sisters can care less if you catch them on camera or not. They're literally moving through your skies, surfing, navigating the planets, scanning the beneath your feet. They already know the surface of the planet is everybody on the surface of the planet is going to fold once they see other life. They already know that. Everybody's going to fold. Just go look at Independence Day and what happened. What happened when the spaceship showed up for the first Independence Day? They know everybody's going to fold. They know that. So, yeah, the earthquake was in Japan, 7.5, I believe. And that's not the first. That's just the first of many to come. I did a video with climatologists and geologists that told you that this, in 6 years, the planet, the way you should not plan yourself, the way we was planning for the future 20 years ago, in 6 years, that will not look like that. 100 years ago, how we was planning for the future and going to school and we're going to do this, that, and the third. 6 years, no. This is the 6 year. They were saying a 6-year countdown. That the planet will be almost unbearable to live on. And the planet in 13 years will be like a Mars-like planet with it will be like a Mars-like planet with no atmosphere, and it will be which means no dome, and it will be unbearable with the temperatures from the sun. They're saying with the radiation from the sun in 13 years, using geometry, in 13 years, that there will be the sun, the planet will be overwhelmed with radiation, aka heat. No, not for us. I'm not worrying about the radiation, people. Listen, people, this is why I told you everything go back to genetics. The people that have animal DNA, and it's not like you can't go find this out. All you got to do is go ask. You can go get, it's called hold on, man. Let me pull this up. It's one test that I know that you can get. I do believe it's called a myelination test. Let me make sure. You can pull this up for yourself, people. It's not like matter of fact, when y'all do that ancestry.com shit, when people be doing ancestry.com, you can ask them. It's your right to find out what's in your genetics. You can ask these people like, yo, when you do my blood, I want to know what's the percentage of everything that I have inside my genetics. You can do that. It's going to cost you, and they're going to ask you why you want to know it, though. Because, see, let me explain something to you. And this is where people get mad at me and hatred with me. When I say this is not racist and this is not hatred. What you call white people, right? They're not the same with one another. Because what I mean by that is that if 1% of the animal genetics that's in them is off between the two of them, then that means incomplete dominance, people. That's incomplete dominance. So if one set, so let me give an example. So let's just say I'm the female, right? And I said this yesterday, I have 60% chicken, but the male don't have he has no chicken DNA whatsoever, but he got pig, fruit fly, muskrat. He has a whole, a variety of that. But the chicken DNA, it didn't, how can I say, it's not a part of his genetics. The chicken DNA is not a part of his genetics, but all the other genetics is. But she has chicken DNA. That's called incomplete dominance. Even if he has chicken DNA, let's just say he got 60% chicken DNA and she has 80% chicken DNA. That's called incomplete dominance. So it's the same thing. So even it don't make a bit of a difference. They're not the same. They're not the same. So even when they reproduce with one another, they're not reproducing themselves. They're not even replicating themselves. They're replicating a version of themselves. They're not replicating themselves. When you and I create life, when a black man and so-called black woman create life, we are replicating the entirety of the cosmos. We're not just replicating ourselves. We are replicating the entirety of the cosmos. This is the difference between us and them. And again, Instagram, fact check. Any biologist or geneticist can come on here. Please, you can just leave a statement and tell me I'm wrong. Tell me to go back to the drawing board. I'm asking y'all. Tell me to go back to the drawing board. The reason why they can't tell me to go back to the drawing board is because I'm crossing my T's and dotting my I's. I'm sitting there looking at this shit. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Because you can pull up right now humans and animal genetics, and you will find that each time they show a graph with humans and mixed genetics with animals, the percentages always vary. So because the percentages vary but amongst themselves, they're called incomplete dominance. This is what this is. This is why they break down faster than any other race genetically when it comes to viruses and diseases. Y'all don't know this. See, this is why I'm telling y'all, man, y'all, this shit is deep. And when you start looking at this shit, you be like, yo, bro, this shit is deep. It is, you empathize for them, but you don't empathize for them. You see what I'm saying to you? You be looking at you be like, I understand why you act the way you act. I understand why you move and conduct yourself and think the way that you think. I totally understand this now. And I even more understand why they stated in the Bible that the only way that you will ever tell the truth is that the radiation has to burn it out of your bone marrow. This is what's in the Bible. They said they will fall in love with their ways so deeply, and I'm not quoting it verbatim word for word, but they said that they will fall in love with their ways so deeply. They will fall in love with the lie so deeply, no matter how much truth is told to them, that they will never change their ways until the sun burn it out of their bone marrow. Now, ain't that some shit? That's some, and look at what's happening. Even right now on social media. Remember when I used to get the messages, Kalai, you're wrong about genetics because what about this, that, and the third? Remember, I'll be like, yo, but you ain't looking at this. Remember when I used to get them? I don't get none of them no more. Because you know why? Even when they watch me and they feel some type of way, they still got to go look it up. And it's no need to. You can go look it up after me. But remember, I'm not just running my mouth. I'm bringing receipts too. See? I'm not just running my mouth. See, a baby can understand me. Why can't a baby understand your God? That's crazy. A little baby can understand what I'm saying, but a baby can't understand your God. That don't make sense. Think about that shit, well, think about that for 1 second. God should be the easiest thing. The Most High, the creator of all, should be the most easiest thing, because he understands the development of what? The brain. So he knows stages of life. So I can be able to simplify myself to where an infant can understand me, to where as though a grown adult can understand what I'm doing. Simple as that. And this is what make other people mad, because see, I'm not changing. I'm not changing, bro. I'm not changing, meaning by process when it comes through genetics, learning genetics. I will always change my opinion based upon new research. But I'm not changing off this subject. That's crazy. When I know this resolves all of our issues. It resolved every issue that we have going on with us as a people. Everything. Yeah, why is God a he? I'm simple. I'm with you with that. But I just use I use God as a male because, you know, that's what they want to do. You know what I mean? And the reason why they pass God off as a male, because I told y'all don't understand when it comes to these chromosomes. You get 23 from your mother and 23 from your father. With them, the father can determine the sex of the child. With us, that doesn't take place. That comes from the cosmos. With them, their father can do that. Again, incomplete dominance. So let me give you an example. Let's say the mother, right, is blue eyes, and majority of her genetics is recessive, but the father is dark eyes, and majority of his genetics is dominant. The baby, like, they have two kids, one might come out with blue eyes and the other one gonna come out with dark eyes, or both of them are going to come out with dark eyes. Both of them are going to come out with dark eyes because it's incomplete dominance, and his gene dominate. Why is the darker gene always dominating over the lighter gene? It don't make a difference what it is. The Asian gene dominate the white gene. Why is that? Look at Asians, dark eyes and hair. The Asian gene and the Arab gene dominate the European gene. Yeah. See, this shit is real. We don't get this. That's why I say that the European is the one that breaks down the fastest out of all of them. When you age expectancies, when it comes to viruses and diseases, yeah, all of them get them. But the European man, he's completely different. And they get mad at me when I'm telling this, but this is something that all of your scientists and doctors can all back this up. And this is why they spend so much time trying to find them in nature. They trying to find something ancient in nature to say, hey, we were here. We were this. This is why we were literally living here. So now we have proof. But everywhere they point their finger at and say they were there, guess who was there millions of Gregorian calendar years before them? We were. And they know this. So you can't, this is why, what's her name? Jane Elliott. She said, you're going to see a lot of white people looking for what? Dark men. Dark. They looking for this black shit right here. Because they know. They know. So when I be saying to sisters, y'all, you should be procreating based off your genetics. That shit ain't got nothing to do with love. Nothing to do with love. You should procreate life based off of your genetics. This shit ain't got nothing to do with love. Period. Oh, he look cute. Oh my gosh, he looks so cute. And meanwhile, you got a whole different specimen growing inside of in your womb. This nigga got acid in his semen. Like it's just crazy, baby. Oh my gosh. And they get mad at me, man. And they really get mad because I'm telling the truth. And this is not when I speak like that, they think I'm making, like instead of them saying, he's saying something that's scientifically truth about me. They don't say it. They're not saying that. They saying, oh, that was hatred. Why did you say it like that? Why do I have to be mindful about how I speak about genetics when it comes to you and I? But you can exercise your thoughts and actions for 400 plus years. And we can't even bat an eye at that shit. We can't even question you. We can't even question your psychological state because you deemed us through your abuse less than you. We can't even question your shit. Steve Harvey said last night, I couldn't even, we can't talk. I got people depending on me. You raised a bunch of weak motherfuckers, bro. And I say this happens on all levels. I don't care what nobody say. This don't happen just with the fake millionaires. This happened with you ghetto ass millionaires too. You think you really raising your motherfucking children and raising them to be independent. You're not. You raising them to be enabled. So if something happened to you right now, your kid don't even know how to boil water. something was to happen to you right now, how many of us really confident that our motherfucking kid can really maintain themselves? With this generation. When we was growing up at fucking 3 years old, we was in the kitchen. Ain't nobody, we was in there making pancakes, grilled cheese sandwiches, and the kitchen wasn't on fire. Nothing. We might have burnt some shit the first 2 times. But we like, fuck that. We hungry. We gonna make sure this shit come out right. Let's keep it real. Shit, I was in there, and nobody food tastes better than your food that you cook yourself. So no, when I made pancakes, those motherfuckers ain't taste good to nobody else, but guess what? They were good to me. So don't keep that shit real. The day they lost. How do you make, they put the cereal in a bowl, don't even know how do you put the cereal and milk in a bowl together? They don't even know that. You keep it real. They don't. That's when you know that we have failed as a race of species. Come on, Big Heart, you know that shit. My motherfucking grandma wasn't trying that shit. When I was hungry, man, listen, my grandmother spoiled us when she cooked dinner. Sometimes she made some lunch. But I was hungry sometimes in the morning. Especially Saturday and Friday, Sunday morning. My grandmother went out somewhere. Man, I was hungry, running out in the street. You playing basketball and shit. You came in the house. You like, man, let me put me something together real quick. But you learn how to cook. You learn how to cook. I don't give a damn what it was. Mayonnaise sandwich, syrup sandwich, grilled cheese, oodles of noodles. I don't give a French toast. You had some shit to eat. Today, what you gonna get to eat? Mom, we gonna eat. Motherfucker, 15 years old. Mom, we gonna eat. Mom, we gonna eat, Mom. And they put a fake struggle in their mind. Man, we struggling, man. We having hard times, man. I never seen so many people that want to live in the hard times before. With grass on your motherfucking front lawn. How you got grass on your front lawn and you mowing your lawn with flip-flops on? Talk about you had hard times. You got fucking food stamps, refrigerator full, $300, $400 worth of food in there. You ever see a motherfucker? I never had the opportunity until I got older to open up the refrigerator and stay in there for fucking 15 minutes because I don't know what the fuck to get. Motherfucking kids will come right to you. Mom, ain't nothing to eat in there. And you go look and you be like, nigga, are you fucking serious? That's because they don't fucking cook. Look at what they do when they go to work. Food, you buy food that's in the refrigerator. Fast food all motherfucking day long. Wake up in the morning, go right to the Poppy store and go buy what the fuck they can literally make in the house. And then, before they get paid again, y'all need $2. I need to borrow some money. You know when they save it, because now they in the kitchen trying to cook. Birthday coming around, shit coming around, vacation coming around. Now you like, they cooking. Burning shit up in the kitchen. I never see a generation, and I'm being real. I came up in a generation where I was kind of spoiled too. But then when I was younger, I came in the house with a bunch of women, and I still had to cook my shit. Seriously. And I'm like, damn, like, I don't get it. I've never seen so many people want to struggle that's overweight at that. Man, we ain't eating. We gotta eat, man. We fucking struggling out there. What? Are you serious? They have no idea what struggle really is. They have no fucking idea. That's why I said we forgot slavery. And this generation really forgot this shit. That's why it's going to hit us so hard when this shit hit the fan. Y'all know I'm not telling a lie. Come on. Y'all know that shit. Who stays at the refrigerator for 15 minutes trying to figure out what they want to eat. That tells me you, nigga, you got options, bro. You got options. Seriously. I don't mean no, and children star seeds, I'm not taking nothing away from y'all star seeds. Because again, it was a generation before you that had to get you adapted to this lifestyle, this laziness. And I understand, I'm not taking nothing away from y'all. But some of y'all literally just feel entitled to a struggle that you never was a part of. Just so that you know. Some of y'all feel like y'all be taking on some of y'all parent struggles. When they be telling y'all shit about growing up in the projects, dollar parties and shit. Y'all think y'all was in that shit when you was mowing the lawn. You see, y'all think y'all go to the parties now and y'all think this is fun. Y'all in there, women on one side, the niggas on the other side, and niggas sitting there with guns. Y'all think that's fun. We actually had fun at parties, although shit was popping afterwards some places, but we actually had fun when we went in these places. With the struggle. Y'all don't have fun. Y'all faking the struggle and hating each other for no reason. Seriously. I never seen a motherfucker buy a $500 t-shirt or pay $200 for a belt and or $200 for some socks and talk about they struggling. That is not normal. Cookies was a penny when I was growing up, and then they went 3-4 nickel. Remember they was in that brown bag? I used to go to the little mom and pop store in the corner. They gave you a brown bag full of cookies. Remember the windmill cookies? That was my shit. The windmill cookies, the little strawberry cookies, the little lemon cookies. Yo, look at people. I'm bringing people back. Y'all know. I used to get a whole bunch of pennies. This shit was a penny. I had a whole sock full of pennies and go to the motherfucking store. Sheesh. Y'all, man, I value y'all, my people, man. I just love to share jokes. I love to share memories and high vibes because, you know, when you go back and you share these memories with us, man, it really shows you like, damn, bro, we had fun back then. And then you look at like now, we be like, damn, like y'all really struggling right now. Y'all not struggling. Y'all struggling to have fun. Y'all not struggling to get the stuff that we needed to get. See, we never struggled to have fun. We struggled to fit in the economic system. Y'all struggling to have fun. Fun turned into a shootout in 10 fucking minutes over a fucking video game, a fucking pool table. That shit turned quick. Spades game, it don't make a difference. Y'all fun turned instantaneously gangster. And just like that. That wasn't like that with us. Y'all struggle to have fun with each other. We never struggled to do no shit like that. We struggled to fit in. As far as getting money, we wanted to fit in and get the economic system. We didn't struggle to have fun. That was every day. Shit, girls had fun like boys. That's when girls were fun. Y'all had fun like boys. Remember the girls used to run with y'all through the abandoned buildings, hop off the motherfucking roof, jump on the mattress and shit. Back then it wasn't bed bugs and shit all bad. So you used to jump off the building on a mattress. Those girls was cool. Going on a basketball court, they playing basketball. Y'all had fun back in the day. Y'all was playing hopscotch and double dutch and shit. Y'all actually ran from one stop sign to the next. Y'all was chasing each other. Y'all literally had fun back then. Before all the nails and claws and the fake long hair, y'all didn't give a fuck about sweating. You know what I'm saying? Now, you like the fucking... No, girl. We walking too fast. Y'all ain't even fucking walking. You didn't know we walking too fast. Slow down. Slow down. Yeah, and that's what I'm telling you. We struggle. Kiss a girl, get a girl. Where the fuck you at, security? See what I'm talking about? See what? Kiss a girl, get a girl security. Really? Really? You really went there, huh? Y'all used to be outside. Y'all used to have fun, man. I'm just telling y'all. I'm not knocking it. And females, y'all know that. Let's just keep it real. Y'all know that. Y'all literally used to have fun because y'all was like, y'all wasn't one of the fellas, but y'all was like us. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all be hanging around. We would play tag. Y'all know that. We would play dodgeball. We would be out there having fun. Now it's not like that. Dodgeball turned into a twerking contest. You know what I'm saying? Tag turned into grabbing titties and asses and we turn the shit all the way up, bro. It just turned into something totally different. And y'all know that, man. Yup. That's the truth. Females used to literally climb trees and shit. Y'all used to really have fun. I used to see, back in the day, females, when y'all had scratches and shit on y'all knees, and then we knew that was from running and shit. Now, today, we don't know. We knew that was from trying to ride a bike and shit. Y'all, if you ever look at the sisters from back in the day, they always had little bruises and shit on their arm, little elbow scratches, little knee scratches and shit. And that was from running and playing basketball and having fun. Y'all would fall down and shit. Now, y'all don't do none of that shit, man. And it's okay. And I value y'all. I appreciate y'all, but it's the truth. Y'all really, niggas still have fun today. But males still have fun. We just don't have as much fun as we did yesterday because it just be males around, but we still have fun. That's just being real. We still have fun. Shit be domestic, bro. You right about that, man. Everything just changed so quickly with us, man. Everything changed so quickly with us. Right now, I tell you right now, this is no lie. If we was to put a gathering together right now, I bet you would be people sitting there trying to look for relationships. Like we instead of people coming together, bringing some food, laughing and joking, you know what I mean, doing whatever, everybody be like trying to look for relationships. Yo, I'm trying to learn. What's up? Let me talk to you later. Can we go out? You could be knowing damn well that if I'm from Chicago and you from Florida, somebody got to relocate. I'm just being honest. Why do we play the games? These are the games that we be playing around. This is why social media fuck up people's relationships. Because you sitting there looking at somebody if you're not full in the go to say, you know what? I'm going to have to relocate in order because that vision I want to be a part of. I want to be a part of that vision right there. So I am ready to relocate. Who the fuck would I have talk on the phone and that messes up your relationship? You sitting there with somebody that's really genuinely care about you and somebody that's 10,000 miles away that just want to hear your voice and talk to you, whether it's a man to a woman or a woman to a man. You feel what I'm saying to you? Because you looking at this person and looking at them from the looks through the screen, you think that this person is really that's a game. Unless you're serious about, yo, listen, this is what we need to do. Because unless you're just trying to, play around, because that's all we're doing. And what benefit is that going to be for you or me? One of us are going to lose in the end. Or both of us and our entire species is losing in the end. So again, my people, I just got on here just to share some true vibes with people. I'm never telling nobody, man, you can, listen, let me explain something to you. If I seen a sister in Hawaii and she's beautiful and not just beautiful, I'm talking about internally beautiful, and she's on a vision and she say, yo, listen, I'm coming to meet, but that's A-okay. But if you sitting there, I'm beautiful and I just want to talk on the phone, that's a waste of time, bro. You could be rewiring your brain. Sister, you could be rewiring your brain, neuroplasticity. You could be learning something, or you could be trying to encourage the person that you're with that's right there to be the person that you need them to be. And if they can't be that, then you can step away from the person. But all this other stuff that we be looking on here on social media and shit, they be a ways away. Why mess up your relationship? Why mess up yourself with that? You have to be serious. That's why I tell you it's a difference about being serious or not. A man knows if he want to be with you within, I'm going to tell you, sisters, just so you know this. A man knows if he want to be with you within 72 hours of being around you. He knows this. And he knows if he want to be with you definitely after you have sex with him. So 72 hours of being around you and then having sex with you. He knows if he wants to be with you right then and there. It's all going to be up to you at that particular time and moment. He's lying to you if he don't know. I'm telling you this. This is a fact. He knows. Let me say this to you. And I'm going to share you a part of my life. Right? When I met Amunra, I looked her right in her motherfucking eyes. Young boy, 19 years old. She was older than me, 4.5 years older than me. Looked her right in her eyes. Yo, I want to be with you. What? You don't even know me. We gonna know each other. Looked her right in her eyes. Yo, I want to have a baby. What's up? Really? Conversation. Not me trying to be sneaky. Let's have sex. Oh, you pregnant? None of that shit. Just being real. So when and this don't make me better than nobody, but this was in my genetics because I don't know. I questioned myself at that time, like, why am I thinking like this? Everything about me was about building a family. Everything. I didn't care about money. I just cared about taking care of myself and not being homeless. But everything about me, my priority was building a family. And that's how I feel like everybody should be straightforward with life. But we're not. And again, look at the world which one we in. Diary of a Tired Black Man. Yeah, black men could be tired. I would say that some of us are tired. I would agree with that. But I feel like there is another level to us. You know what I mean? I feel like so-called black men we come from the most powerful creator in the universe. And that's the so-called black women, so-called black woman. So black man, I want to tell you, man, if no one has ever told you how powerful, unique, and amazing and you are, your brother right here, your binary twin is telling you that. You built this whole motherfucking planet. You built this whole fucking planet. The planet was created, but everything else you built on here. All life on here, geneticists, me and you, we got together and we created this shit. Now, we created this shit with the energy of the so-called black woman. Now, understand that. We created it through her energy. Because nothing can be created without her. But we built this shit, bro. And don't never let nobody discredit you because the English language is hard for you to read the English language. It was hard for you to comprehend. Take your time, brother. The only reason why it's hard for you to comprehend this English language, and I'm going to tell you honest truth, is what you're eating. Clean your brain up fast. And just start eating fruits and vegetables and getting in sunlight. And then start practicing reading. And watch, motherfucker. I'm not calling you a motherfucker like I'm talking there. I mean motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You watch, motherfucker, how powerful you truly become. You watch how you step right into your motherfucking light. You watch. You watch how your head start to stand up and your spinal cord start to straighten the fuck out. You watch that, black man. I fucking value you, man. I appreciate y'all. Seriously, we built this motherfucker for everybody to tell us right now in our face that we ain't shit, that we violent, that we aggressive, that we are angry, that we ain't amount to a motherfucking thing. Let me tell you something. We built the motherfucking ground that they walking on. We built that shit. We did that shit. We did it. So don't ever forget that. Everything that they had, the cars, the fucking houses, the plumbing system, everything. We built that shit. And don't ever forget that. Don't let them fool you with this shit today. Don't let them fool you with this fake ass reverse electronics, this materialistic bullshit. They need to create this to keep you drugged up. When you stare at these screens and machines, It keeps your pineal gland drugged up. That's what it do. When you stare at that sun, it opens it up. Don't let them ever tell you nothing. Don't let them change you, that so-called brother. Don't let them change you. That's their whole thing, is can they change you? Can they convert you from being an angelic, benevolent being to a fucking human? That's what they wanted to do. So don't let them change you. And don't let no one around you change you. So they had to do what they had to do to us. But I needed to say that to my brothers. Because a lot of us, man, we wake up every day fighting demons that women, that our family members, our loved ones don't even fucking know. We wake up every day. The first thing we wake up in the morning, sometimes we think about a fucking bill. We think about the bill so that way our families can be comfortable. The first thing we do when we wake up in the morning. And we don't even know. See, women don't even understand. The nigga that like to have sex the most, a lot of times the nigga is stressed out a lot. Because when a man has sex and he is actually endorphins and stuff that he has released out of his body. So it's like a dopamine. So he's releasing so that way he can feel happy and feel at peace. We ain't talk about a nigga that just dirty, just want to go around every motherfucking woman. But him too, he's dealing with mental illnesses and issues. But the truth is the stress. That's why when men come home and you have a solid woman with him, and he's when he has sex, he goes to sleep. And then he wakes up rejuvenated. His mind is rejuvenated to deal with the next day. Why would he want to walk? He walking out into hell. Why would he want to come home to hell? So women don't understand that. Men are just so sexual active. All they want to do is have sex. It's a reason behind that. And this is the reason y'all don't understand that. And y'all think y'all should be moving like us. And that's not true. Even a woman I'm being real with you. Males that are married to your woman loves you. Yes, she do. But I'm going to tell you right now, she's not in the mood to have sex with you all the time. Every time you want to have sex, she doesn't want to have sex. She do it and she doesn't let you know that she doesn't want to do it, but you want to do it. Because there are moments that she doesn't, and then she gets in the mood as you're going along. Because you could look her right in her face like, nah, babe, I'm ready. Like, do you feel like it? Tell the truth. No, we can wait on later. Not really later on though, babe. But if you want to, come on. But you know what I'm saying? And she'll get in the mood for you. And that's a loving, loyal woman. You see what I'm saying to you? However, that's why I sit there and say all the time that women do not want to be sexually active all the time. They don't. They don't. Y'all, yeah. Some women that come on here like, nah, cause I want to fuck every motherfucking day. I'm okay. You're maybe an exception. But I tell you what, if that's the case, then why didn't you have sex with the dude that was having sex with you every day? Or when he wanted to? Think about that. Women, listen, you're dealing in a relationship, you're messing with a dude. You finally give him some. Now he has sex with you again. He has sex with you again, right? And now he doesn't have sex with you, right? He's not over the house every day like he was. Now you're saying to yourself, okay, why you're not over here? Why you're not sexually active with me so much all the time? You see what I'm saying to you? Now, for a woman that want to have sex all the time, she's going to say she wants to. But deep down inside, that dude that she's dealing with, I want people to follow me here, that wanted to have sex with her, that's no longer having sex with her, why does she stop dealing with him then? Because he's having sex with someone else? No, but you like to have sex all the time. He's having sex with you. He's having sex with you, but at the time that you don't want to have sex and you just want to chill and you want to relax and you just want to chill, how do you feel? Maybe that came out wrong. I'm the way that I'm trying to explain it to you. Just think about that. Because a woman that like to have sex all the time, when she have a sex partner, she's going to stay with that one partner. And she's going to say, okay, well, when he want to have sex, we can have sex because I'm having sex with him all the time. But why do you switch partners? because y'all don't really want to have sex all the time. And women don't want to admit that. Y'all don't want to admit it, I'm being honest with you. As much as fucking Sexy Brown, run up a Sexy Red or whatever her name is, talk about she want to have sex all the time and all that sex shit. No, she don't. That is an illusion. That is an illusion. Well, maybe not understanding what I'm saying. Yeah, maybe you're not understanding what I'm saying. And maybe I explained it wrong. Maybe my way I was explaining that, you don't understand. My point is that if a woman want to have sex all the time, why didn't she stay with the one person that she's having sex with? Why didn't she do that? Because she doesn't want to all the time. And because the person is not giving her time, energy, and attention. That's it. That's what women want. Time, energy, and attention. I want you to be around me. I want to feel safe. I want to feel secure. I want to feel that, that I can count on you. That's what women want. And then when you give a woman that type of feeling, then she's more acceptable to open up in her heart and her legs and her mind to you. That's what women really want. It's not sex. And y'all females know that. Males is differently. Males don't move with emotions with the sex like y'all do. A male can have sex with you and get up and leave. A woman don't want that. First thing she'll ask you, where you going? You're like, well, I'm ready. I'll be back. What the fuck you mean you be back? See what I'm saying to you? Like, that's not what because she didn't want that. She really didn't want you to have sex. She had sex with you because you wanted it. She wanted your time, energy, and attention. That's what she wanted. So again, y'all can get mad at me and say, Kalai, you're lying, this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? Okay, fine. Fuck it. It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Like I had enough experiences of being around women and having conversations with women, and a lot of women really want to be monogamous with one man. A lot of women don't want to be moving around with and having sex with different sex partners. A lot of women don't want to. And this is something that I know. I've had conversations with many of females. That's not what they want. They don't. But see, the thing is, when it comes to that, women have to let go of something in order to gain something. Just think about that. You have to let go of something in order to gain something. You have to let go of this Western ideology in order to gain what you really want. So I appreciate all of you. My videos are not to cause any type of racism or hatred. I just wanted to show this right here one more time. This is right here. This is right before January the 1st. We had an X flare, and then we followed up with 2 M flares. Right now in January, the sun is popping. Coronal mass ejections are coming off of the sun consistently. This is your magnetopause, the energy on the daytime of the sun. This is your magnetic field lines. These magnetic field lines are breaking off. These are your solar winds right now. Solar winds has picked up a little bit. These are the solar winds. Something is on the backside of the planet that's pushing these arrows, which is solar wind gamma radiation, back into the planet. What's next? These are the current sunspots that are happening that could have all potential solar flares. And I told you, if you look at these sunspots that I'm showing you right here, I told you they all are coming where? They're all getting close to the middle, to the equator. They're all coming close to the equator. And you have a coronal hole. You have another sunspot. This is turning away from Earth. This is turning away from Earth because this is the energy we're getting. But then you have another one that's forming over here. And then look, just so you know, look at this. I want you to look right here. Watch this. You see that right there? Do you see that? You see that right there? Coming off the sun? The sun is popping. This is popping. So, hold on, let me move on. What's the next one I wanted to show y'all? This right here. All right, give me a second. This is the last 48 hours. Look at the energy. First of all, look at the objects that's coming out. Those are objects coming out of there too, people, just so you know. Look at the burst. Look at the burst of energies that is coming off of this sun. Look, that's an object that just came out. And look at the two flashing lights on both sides. Look, these are all objects coming out of here. These are objects. That's a burst, but these are objects coming out of there. Wow. Yeah. My nigga. What the fuck is... These are objects, bro. Look at this. These are objects coming out of there. Hold on for a second. This is an object. These are objects coming out of there. This is like a diamond tip. You see that? This is an object coming out of there. Wow. You can tell the difference with the flares. Look. That's an object. You see another one. This is a flare. Let me see something. That's an object. You see these? Those are objects coming out of this. Look, these are objects, people. These are objects. That's a burst. Those are objects coming out of this. Don't worry, I'm off my rock. I'm crazy. See, these are all bursts. But look, right after the burst, look, these are objects coming out of this. That's an object. That's an object. That's an object. But don't worry about it. You know what? Fuck it. All right. And they know this. They watch the videos and say, well, how the hell is he seeing this? No, it's not a question about how I'm seeing it, why you don't see it, and why you think that we wouldn't see it. That's the confusion part. Why you think we wouldn't see it? I value my people. Y'all all have an amazing day. I'm going to see if I'm going to get the rest of my morning started, get my stuff inside of me. I was up to like 4 o'clock in the morning last night. I was up late, people. So I value y'all. Have an amazing one. Woman, child, and man, cosmos, and earth, eternal light. Each one reach one. This is how we grow. I see you, my brothers and sisters. Protect yourself at all times. With knowledge, sunlight, chlorophyll, distilled water, and 3D human free. Kalama ad Amunra, God gene for life. Some blood, some blood, some blood. I am not black. Yizzo. It's not about one love. It's about whole love. Peace, abundance, and gratitude to you all.